Morning, everybody. We are just a few hours away from the super blue moon that will happen for Central European summertime tonight, the night between the 30th of August and the 31st of August at 3:37 a.m. This will be a full moon in Pisces, so the last sign of the zodiac in the energy of total surrender and let go of control. But it's interesting because we have this full moon in Pisces that is really connecting us to our deepest soul, to what's yearning to be expressed and let go of. But at the same time, from tonight, we will have the kiss, which will be also visible in our skies between Moon and Saturn. And these are two very different energies because Moon is the world of emotions and Saturn is more about structure, about boundaries, about detachment. So a wonderful opportunity that we have in this moment is really to be able to put some order in our emotions. And we are invited to dive deep with this full moon in Pisces, not to pretend that emotions are not stirring up inside of us, but feeling them, owning them. But at the same time, let's be aware that we can have our hologram or a part of us that is just there in the corner or in the second row at the cinema, watching at the show, that can observe from a very impartial and detached space. So it's like if we have to do both, diving deep and at the same time observe from outside. We will have, by tomorrow, we will have 6 retrograde planets. 6 is a lot. So after the energy that was very exploding out all the summer of really interacting with a lot of people, many things happening, the heat also, a strong heat in the weather, in the last days, especially here in Switzerland. Now, also very tuned with the weather because the temperatures dropped down in the last couple of days, sort of preparing the ground for this energy that has to go inward now. So now it's time to take all those energies that were played out, exploded out, playing with other people in various situations and put them back here. It's time to reassess our priorities, to re-examine our decisions, our plans for the future, to remember what are maybe the mistakes that we don't want to repeat anymore. Remember what has to be recovered from the past. So a lot of re-evaluation, re-examining. So it's really time to also take some important decisions for the future. And the Sabian symbol that is connected to this full moon is a girl plays the trumpet. So it's like it's a positive and dynamic aspect of the feminine energy that moves also masculine energy. So there is this creative aspect that sets something in motion, basically, that prepares us to an active life, an activation of something, of a new chapter. Pisces is the last, it's a karmic sign, it's the last sign of the zodiac. So it's a closing of a cycle. But before starting full on the next cycle, we have to really allow this pause, this moment of reflection, self-reflection, reassessment, and all the things I said before. Let's not skip that. It's very important. Also, it's very important that you allow us to integrate what happened in the last months, because sometimes events, situations, people come and go, and we don't really stop and pause and just feel what they moved inside of ourselves, what they taught us. So this is a wonderful opportunity, a wonderful moment to just stop and think and rethink and course correct. And yeah, we have tremendous opportunities for healing in the relationships. We still are having them. Venus is retrograde until the 3rd of September, so we still have some days left of this amazing teacher. So I wish you a wonderful, wonderful full moon in Pisces. And I wish you can really celebrate the deepest yearning of your soul, finding the way to bring them into the matter. We are on the axis Pisces Virgo. Virgo is in charge of making things happen in the daily life. So find your routines, find your ways to embody these wonderful dreams that the full moon in Pisces could awaken in yourself. Enjoy.